hear you found some thing in Sartor. You think it could help make me a powerful mage?
We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal, no matter what you found down there. I suppose Master Neloth won't mind. He's always telling me to get out of his way.
Mirabelle, take a look.
Still here. Of course. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. I'd best get back to Master Neloth then. No telling what's happened since I've been gone.
At least something good came out of it. Lead the way. Of course. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Of course. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. You'll be all right on your own? Then I'll see you back at the college.
I hear you found some thing in... Of course. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Swift hunting.
We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarth. I suppose Master Neloth won't mind. He's always telling me to get out of his way.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thune be taught like any skill?
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Everything all right?
I can take you... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Dwarves, wares, and weapons. All for sale.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it.
What happened to you, Pop?
The Forsworn have taken Kolskager mine. We're the only ones left.
Gods. You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Don't go to Kolskager.
Damn
It's
Forsworn.
not safe.
Only a matter of time before they hit here, too. Seems Kolskager mine got hit by Forsworn. Those madmen get more bold every season. Pavo and Gat are the only survivors. I'll be sending word to the Jarl about this, but I don't know when help will come. I'm sure Pavo would be grateful, and we'd all rest a little easier. But that's nonsense. You can't handle a group of Forsworn by yourself. If their axes don't get you, their magic will. Good day.
Damn you!
Soon it will begin to replenish our supply of water.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire
Can I help you?
Kolskager mine is lost, friend. Forsworn killed everyone. You drove them off? By yourself? Thank you. We'll head back to work right away. Take this. It's the least I can do. Until next time.
For your help. May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
what is this? A visitor to our farm? Oh, do stay for a while, dear.
Oh, I've lived through rebellion, forsworn. My boy Leontius lives in Old Trollden. Damn
I think it's
drunk.
time for you to get going.
That's right. Old Inn to the south.
You need
The elf
to
doesn't
leave.
even bother to visit these days. What am I supposed to do if the dragons
You need
burn
to
down the
leave.
farm? You're a traveler, right? I have this letter for him. Let him know how much of a failure he is.
You need to leave.
Good. You make sure the lug tips
You
you
need
when
to
he
leave.
gets it.
I
What
think
kind
it's
of
time for you
question
to
is
get
that?
going.
Look at me. Is this a young man's face? I've been here 50 years.
need to
and
leave.
nothing's gonna move me off my land.
You need to leave.
Oh. Next thing you know, there'll be some kind of damn life undead.
Better come with us right now.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come
Brilliant.
along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going
Right
anywhere.
behind you.
Now back off before I do something drastic.
You lead, I'll follow.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person. Need something? Foreigners. What a nuisance. Yeah, mm-hmm.
I work for Ildis. You should head on inside. Ildis or Scoot. What's this?
I guess some things never change. Thanks for bringing this to me. Here, for your trouble.
All right then.
If you drink too much, you're out. No drink. This is the old Rolden Inn. Clean beds and strong drink. Watch your tongue, stranger. We don't take back talk in this inn. Mm-hmm.
You'll be looking to rent Tiber Septim's room, I take it? That's right. In the Second Era, Tiber Septim himself led the army that conquered Old Heraldin from the barbarians of the Reach. Septim would later found the empire that united Tamriel, but his first known battle and victory was right here. And this inn has the very bed the great general slept in on his first night as Old Heraldin's liberator, as good as it was hundreds of years ago. Have a good rest. It's the big room with the double bed. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need. Mara have mercy, that gave me a fright. There's a ghost just wandering around my inn like it owned the place.
Mama, where did Papa go?
Yes,
Last time you said he
I've
was
heard
fighting
stories
the
that Old
Empire.
Heraldin was haunted, but no one's seen a ghost here since the Great War. He's from the battle, I just know it. He's one of Tiber Septim's soldiers, back from the dead. Good day.
If you drink too much, you're out. No drink.
Hjalti, is that you? You promised me, Hjalti. You promised that when we sacked Folden, you would make me your sworn brother. And I've waited. Even after the enemy's arrows dug into my chest and their hammers crushed my bones, I've waited. Give me your sword, Hjalti, that we may become brothers, as you promised. I long to taste battle again.
Do you think Old Heraldin is the stone that the Empire's history is built on? A sword. I remember a legend that Tiber Septim had attacked one of the enemy camps before he came to Old Heraldin. It could be there. I'll mark it down on your map. Hjalti? I never heard of anyone named Hjalti. Tiber Septim had many names. Maybe that's one of them. Until next time.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe. We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you. We're keeping the mine closed until that crypt is clear. We're keeping the mine closed until that... You did? We were waiting for the Jarl to send an entire regiment to clear that mine. Now we can get back to work. Thank you. All right then.
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed. No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. We have nothing left. You're too kind. Thank you. Be careful and stay safe.
Thank you for the gold, traveler. If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Thanks. Not sure what you're doing.
If you drink too much, you're out. No drunks.
I've been waiting for you, John. It's been an honor to serve you, brother. Remember our lessons from the Sword Masters of Alcair? Let me show you a few things you may have forgotten before we leave Folden.
I'd rather spend the gold on a new litter of pups, but the horses bring it.
This is Markarth, Traveler. Safest city in the Reach. First time in Markarth, Traveler. Take my advice. You see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it. See? There you go, getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markarth. Safer for everyone that way. Head on in. Keep your nose clean and you won't have any problems with us.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
I died for my
By the Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Did you see that, madman?
By the gods, that man nearly killed me.
Agent.
You
Here in
saved
the
my
city.
life. Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it. No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City. I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil. Good day.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. Until next time.
We'll handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen.
We have everything under control. Stay out of it. That's right. It isn't. All right, then.
Good afternoon.
The bloodiest beef in the reach. The bloodiest beef in the...
Did you hear all the noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter. No, I'm not Arnleaf. Yes, I know it's called Arnleaf and Sons. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Dibella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn. Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return. Come back. Whenever you need something.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want
We'll
that?
handle things from here.
You're closing the stall, and that's final.
You want...
No, I'm not Arnleif. Yes, I know it's called Arnleif and Sons. Oh, there it is. This little gold delight is going to keep us afloat for a while. Thank you. Here's something for your hard work. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf. No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. Come back whenever you need something.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drinks.
Drinks here are
and
watered
clean
down,
meals.
but they're cheap.
Robbie, our cut. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Take a look.
Did you make them yourself?
Ale is cheaper than blood.
You
in
want a
Mark.
drink?
I'll show you to your room.
Adara Vez was so natural.
Yes?
Grandmother would have cried if she saw
Need
how
something?
deft our daughter has become.
Well, I'm proud.
He's a damn tyrant, always being goaded by the Silverbloods to get more work out of us. They pay us next to nothing. We get beaten if we make a mistake. And where are our kind Nord rulers? What are they doing? Typical. You're gonna try to talk sense into that orc?
Save your
I'll believe it when I see it.
You're right, dear. I'm sorry to worry you.
We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade. Drive out the Nords, they say. Well, the Nord ain't driven out. And... till next time.
My daughter Adara is going to be a fine silversmith.
You want another one of those?
Thank you. Here, this is for you. Watch your back, friend.
Can't talk. Polish will beat me if I stop working.
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? You hard of hearing. I run this smelter, and I'm late meeting our silver quota. What do you want? What? Are you telling me how to treat my workers? Do you have any idea how much metal the Silverblood family wants us to smelt? Wait, you win. I'll ease off on the beatings. Just leave me alone. Until next time.
I spilled just a bit of... I don't believe it. Someone's sticking up for us? Here, it's a week's wages for me, but you've earned every coin. All right, then.
Tacitus, what is this? Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
I'm sorry. I just... well, the forge gets so hot and I thought...
You thought what? You would skip a step? Not heat the metal all the way through? Jesus. Now do it again.
I'm Boyce's assistant. I help him with the forge.
Need a new blade? Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Aklish, could you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example. Thanks. Let me know. Need something forged.
mercy!
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me. In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
I'm Gore's assistant. I help him
Need a new blade? Books. Don't know why the Imperials like these so much. This should help the boy, though. Malakat willing. Here, let me show you how an orc learns to smith. Fight
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering or leaving?
What is it, Khajiit?
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us
Here
from
to see the
seeing our
Jarl.
honored dead?
No sudden
You put
moves.
the Jarl will
Understand?
answer for any desecration.
Next season for sure. What? Uncle Calselmo, I don't understand what you mean.
The excavation I counter. Right after I finish my book, we'll start excavating the Shuan Cell again.
Could I maybe skip the excavation, Uncle Calselmo? I just think you won't need me.
Nonsense. What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. The Shuan Cell? The ruins underneath Markarth? The wealth of artifacts that I've based 2 human lifetimes of research on? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuan Zell. My workers call her Nimi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. What? Oh, goodbye.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew.
I had things...
around the laboratory.
You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, here's the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile. What? Oh, goodbye.
What is it? Dragons?
Five, 9.
Stay out of trouble, Khajiit. It doesn't matter if they're innocent.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
You speak to Igmund, son of Orolfdir, Jarl of Markarth. It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. The White Gold Concordat, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
said, give me some meat.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day,
No,
like
you
my
don't
mother
need
and
more
father.
food in that huge gut of yours.
Knew I'd find
Silverblood family will be...
We need to discuss the Forsworn.
The only thing we need to discuss is how many men it'll take to flush them out of the hills.
It's not that simple.
Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you. I'm impressed. Forsworn usually makes short work of mercenaries, but you took care of them. Here is your reward. I do. A personal matter. My father died trying to negotiate with the Forsworn, back when that was possible. They took his shield to those Hargraven beasts they consort with. I need you to bring it home where it belongs. I warn you, it's dangerous work. No man of mine has ever faced a Hargraven and lived. I'll understand if you decline. Divines watch over you. Retrieve that shield and all.
Don't let my uncle go on about his theories. He'll be here all night.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. What? Oh, goodbye.
Petra. Evil Petra put me here, stole my tower, hid her, chew her bones. Let me out, kind neat. Ah, you have a pretty staff. Help me find Petra, wring her neck, pluck her eyes. Take my prize staff. I just want my tower back. Do you like? Pretty tower. Yes, awesome. Let us go up. Night Pirka on the way. Press only middle button. Clever trick, yes. Nobody ever thinks of the middle. Careful here. There's a trick to this. Trick is do not bleed to death. And there's a lever too. Petra, curse her eyes.
What was that?
Petra, you traitorous crows. Die. Such a kind nibble. Live in my tower. Roost in my home. Mix pretty poisons and collect shiny eyeballs. Yes. I spit on you. Yes. My staff. Take it. Kill something pretty with it.
Be careful!
Forsworn here in the city.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around. You've honored my father's memory in more ways than I have words to say. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in my city. Talk to my steward if you're interested. And take this, a gift from the Jarl's personal stores. If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
There's a skeever den just east of the city.
the sisters. I'm sorry, the temp... A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer. Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students. Dibella's blessing to you.
What are you doing in here? Stay where you are. The mother will deal with you. Here she is.
And just what do you think you're doing? Unfortunately for you, we don't allow men into the inner sanctum. You have committed a breach and must pay the penalty. Normally, a quick death. Luckily for you, there are more pressing matters. We could make an example of you, but perhaps you could be put to better use. The ceremony you so rudely interrupted was the exalted protocol of the Dibellan Sibyl. I don't expect you to know what that means. Suffice to say that our Sibyl was recently lost to us. Through the protocol, we have seen the home of the next Sibyl, to the north in a small village pressed against the stone. If you can travel there and retrieve our young Sibyl, your transgression will be forgiven. We believe the place in our vision to be Karthwasten. Now move quickly. The girl must be brought to the temple as soon as possible. Have you heard of the blessing of Dibella? It can help you with the wooing of women if that's your aim. Or give you strength if you happen to offend one. Typically, we avoid bestowing it upon men, but for the Sibyl's escort, we could make an exception. The Sibyl of Dibella spends her entire life in direct communion with the goddess. From the time she's a little girl to the moment she expires, she is a direct connection with the Heavenly Mother. From her reverie, we know the mind of our God. We have had a vision of the next Sibyl, living in a village to the north. She must be brought to the temple for her reverie to begin. It's considered a great honor for the family. Their daughter will never know hardship, and the goddess blesses them with great bounty. We prefer not to announce that the Sibyl has died until we can introduce the new one. People like to know that we're connected to the goddess. Until next time.
Staying safe, I hope.
Gorza is the one you should ask if you need it.
May your weapons be looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Let me know if it's something for.
We're out of trouble.
you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
I'm one of the few native sons. Robbery is what it is. The Silverbloods are trying to muscle in on my land. Forsworn attacked the mines, and suddenly all these sellswords show up to help. They won't let anyone work until I sell it off. You can try, but I'd keep your sword arm ready if things get ugly. Farewell.
The mine is closed. Helping out Einathatch, huh? Give me a reason not to plunge a dagger in your chest. Whoa, wait a second. I was just kidding. We'll leave. We'll leave. All right, then.
Hey, watch it!
That won't be the last we hear from the Silverbloods, but at least we can get back to work. Thank you. You've done a good thing for me and my workers. Here, this is for you. Divine smile on you. My family has owned Karthwasten for generations. Rare for anyone in the Reach that isn't a Nord. Not that it does me any good. Nords think I'm working for the Forsworn. Forsworn think I'm working for the Nords. Oh my. You'll want to talk to Enmund about that. Farewell.
I work
You're not
in the
from
mines.
here.
I hunt.
Damn it, man.
Everything
Are you trying
else
to
I
taunt
do
us?
is my business.
Our daughter, Fiotra, was taken from here. The Forsworn descended and they didn't touch anything else, just our little girl. It was the Forsworn from Broken Tower. Never been much trouble before. What's it to you? She... Really? Well, that's... I wouldn't have dreamed. Of course we need her in Markarth, then. I'll come with you. Thank you, friend.
someone.
One of them? Then it's true what they said. I'm touched by the gods? I've heard stories about the wonders of the great temple in Markarth, but I never dreamed that I would even get to see it. I am honored to be called for this duty. Please, lead on.
Yes? You found her. I can't believe it. Let the girl come with me and we can begin her preparation. I will send word to her family that she is in good hands. You've truly earned the blessing of Dibella, child. Prostrate yourself before her altar, and she will bestow her gift.
Need something?
Oath.
Fight!
Come on in.
Don't mind the yelling.
Silverblood Inn
My
has
parents are
plenty of
always
strong
going at each
drink
other.
and clean rooms. Frobby, our customer needs a drink.
Too lazy to give him a drink yourself? Oaf. You want a drink? Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? I should remind Klepper to clean this place up.
This... If I can... Sure thing. It's yours. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You want another one of those?
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Unlike my husband, Klepper.
Time to find another job. Time to find another job.
I've got your back. If it will help you, then certainly. Let's get going then.
Outsiders.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silverblood Inn. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers. They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people. Yes, it all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why. Keep your eyes and ears open.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Did you see that?
I'm sorry. I'm still a bit
forsworn
dizzy
agent
from everything.
Here in the city.
Just visiting. I had some business here.
The
That's all.
bloodiest beef in the Reach.
Was it that obvious? Damn. I must be losing my touch. I'm one of General Tullius's agents. I was sent to investigate the Treasury House and the Silverblood family. They own Sidna Mine, one of the toughest jails in Skyrim. I was hoping I could buy or steal the deed, but I don't think that's how things work here. Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
You. I've seen you snooping around and asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort or rift. Might consider joining. Can I help you? The Warrens isn't a place. Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Now, don't get all upset. Here, take it. Until next time.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
12 victims of a big rock.
You mangy piece of pit bait.
Oh, you're just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back!
You lost?
Oh, you're just gonna stand there and take it?
You mangy. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
Dragons breathing fire in the sky. Vampires present.
What's the hurry?
You look... Huh?
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial agent? That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out!
There's someone there.
By the guard!
Look what you made me do.
Me. My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. No, you're not. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little Forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house!
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send it in.
Yes, Nepos. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Sending the young to their deaths. All in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. He is the King in Rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the Elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. You can't hide from... Have come here.
but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanak, until you and Eltrus started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the King in Rags when you're in Sidna Mine. You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one escaped Sidna Mine. No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, new blood? Innocent. So was I, for the first one. The other murders were all me, though. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanak, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkul the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast. Don't even think about it.
So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh?
Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes, but even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. Remember, it was the Nords who locked you up.
Watch what you're doing.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Madanak once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. Till next time.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
You're back. Have you done what I asked? Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Remember, it was the Nords who locked you up. You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanach? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn!
I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. Into the tunnel. Let's go.
Madanak, I brought what you asked for.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now. I had Kai recover all the things that were lost.
Madanak, think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family. Over!
I've been wounded west. I'll show you a real fight. This is your last mistake! No one trusts me! I'll kill you!
What do you need, handsome? A fine day to... Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back whenever you need something.
So Madanak was behind those murders. Gods help us.
We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal, no matter what you found down there. You lead, I'll follow.
Move along. You're interfering with official Tholmor business. Hey, watch it!
Move along. Taking this man to be interrogated. He has knowledge of a cult of Talos. He will tell us what we need to know, or he will die. The choice is his. Now get out of my way. You're interfering with official Tholmor business. It's immoral to worship a man, and it's also illegal. A faithful Imperial citizen would know that. Perhaps there's something you wish to confess? And so you will die a heretic's death. Never come here.
That's the best you could do!
come here.
What's that? Now wait, this...
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since you've had a good night.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any... Everything's all right?
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something. I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Meralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind. Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
I only take real coin here. My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right? But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it. You would give your own coin to help my son? I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded, my friend. Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor.
Did you have any luck talking to my father? I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn. I'd better get going.
Yes?
Let's sate that appetite, huh? Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I've got your back. I'd best get back to Master Neloth then. No telling what's happened since I've been gone.
The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
I hear you found something in Sartol. You think it could help make me a powerful mage? I hear you found something in Sartol. You think it could help make me a powerful mage?
restoration is a perfect... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Until next time. Fire magic? Restoration is a perfect... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Restoration is a perfectly... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Why are my research materials constantly disappearing? Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
Elude? So, wish to master the arcane arts? It's really dead, then?
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
It's like the ancient legends.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. It is not the place of the college to become involved in local politics.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concern is not of mine.
I hear you found some thing in Sartor. You think it could help make me a powerful mage?